My sneakers are gonna get absolutely soaked. My socks are gonna get soaked. You would think that I would know better. I'm going to the coast, the beach, it's raining. Why wouldn't I have thought to wear boots? I wear boots pretty much every single day. And the one day that I'm wearing my sneakers is the day that it makes the least amount of sense to do that. What do you guys think about this spot for surf fishing? I've been thinking about heading out and trying my luck at some surf fishing. Don't really know where to go. You guys think that this looks like a decent spot? Oh yeah, he's a goner. Oh yeah, he got picked clean. Little small Dungeness. Some more crab legs over here. Big, meaty claw.
Big, meaty claws!
This would truly be like the perfect spot to just post up and camp for the night. But unfortunately, there's a no camping sign right there, which honestly, I feel like it's raining. Who's gonna be out here enforcing that? But I really don't want to risk having to move at like 3 a.m. or whatever if somebody does happen to come knock. Because you see all these homes over here? These are all really nice houses, so I wouldn't be totally shocked if somebody did like call the police or something and try to inform them if I were to spend the night here. So we're not gonna risk it. I'm gonna go look for another spot that is legal. That's the one thing about the coast. It's really difficult to find spots to spend the night, at least in my experience. There's no parking, no overnight parking signs everywhere, and you really have to get a campground most of the time if you want to camp. Oh, that's pretty much perfect timing. My sneakers are really starting to soak through right now. Ooh. Oh my goodness, I am freaking soaked. Ooh, that rain is really coming down. So although I'm not going to be camping here for the night, while I'm posted up at this perfect spot, I am gonna indulge in a little bit of a treat. Oh yes. You guys know what these are? Oysters. Fresh harvested oysters. It might sound silly. Honestly, the thing that gave me the idea to go to the coast in the first place today was the desire to have some fresh oysters. The Oregon coast has so many different oyster farms and shellfish farms scattered up and down north to south. So it's really easy to go out and get some like super fresh, delicious oysters. So once I got the idea of oysters in my mind, I was like, well, I might as well go camp over there and make a trip out of it, right? So I got a dozen, not that many. I might go back for more tomorrow before heading back. We'll see. But for now, while we're here at this really cool spot and the rain is coming down, I'm gonna have like probably about 3 oysters. So the spot that I went to had petite, extra small, small, medium, and large. What do you guys think that these ones are, if you had to guess? These are some pretty good sized oysters. And funny enough, these are the extra smalls. The freaking smalls were like big chunkers. The mediums were giant. The large, I didn't even know oysters like this exist, but they were basically the size of a dinner plate or bigger. It was insane. I was like, what the heck? How do you even eat this? So I went for the extra smalls. I mean, in my opinion, I think these are pretty good. But anyways, let's just shuck these guys and try them out. So there's the little base. You kind of just wiggle it in there. See? Now it's kind of stabbed in there. And then from here, you just twist it, pop it off. That is a shucked oyster. And then you kind of go in with the shucking knife and you just kind of make sure that it's all nice and released. That way when you shoot it, it just all goes down and it doesn't get stuck in the shell. So I personally like lemon and hot sauce with my oysters most of the time, but I am gonna honor the first oyster here and just do it raw, straight. No lemon, no hot sauce. Really want to get a feel and a taste for it. A lot of pieces of shell in that one. Wow. That's very briny. My goodness, that was like a mouthful of ocean water in that one. Wow, that's interesting. I think that's the saltiest oyster I've ever had. That was kind of surprising, but still good, still yummy. Let's pop open another one, and this time I'm gonna put some lemon and some hot sauce on it, and we'll see how it tastes. So this is the hot sauce that I'm gonna be using. It's a Crystal Louisiana hot sauce. Goes really well with oysters. Just gonna hit it with a bit of lemon. A little bit of that hot sauce. Oh my gosh, that was a lot of hot sauce. Whoops. Bottoms up. Oh. Cheers. That was a lot of lemon on that one, but that one was really good. That was the cleanest one yet. So as badly as I want to just post up here overnight and say screw it, I also really don't want to sleep in a spot that specifically has no camping, no overnight parking signs, especially in this rig, which is far from stealthy. I think that there's just far too much chance of getting asked to leave in the middle of the night. Would it happen? I don't know, it's hard to say because I don't really know this area, but whoops, my camera just died. But anyways, yeah, not gonna risk it. There is a spot right up the street, literally like 5 minutes away. It's not gonna be as good of a spot. There's not an actual view of the ocean, unfortunately, but it at least it's a spot that I don't have to worry about getting asked to move at 3 in the morning, which would really suck. So let's just head over there right now and get things going here. Well, I guess this is where I'm gonna be camping. It's a pretty nice spot. There's no one else around. It's very level, actually. It's a very nice, flat, level campground. And although I don't have quick beach access like I did at that other spot I just left, there is a lot of hiking trails and this really cool forest right in there that I could explore a bit in the morning. And there's also a lighthouse down over that way, which I could check out in the morning as well. So it's raining right now, so I'm gonna get into the camper and get situated. All right, home sweet home for the night. All right, it's already getting kind of late, so I'm just gonna hop right into dinner. And what better dinner to cook when you're on the beautiful beach, the gorgeous coastal views, as fish tacos. Before we get started with the actual fish tacos, I'm gonna make a little bit of cabbage slaw, a fresh, tangy slaw that's gonna go on top of the tacos, because what fish tacos are complete without some slaw. I could eat this whole bowl. All right, next I'm gonna make the sauce that's gonna go on top of the tacos. Very easy sauce. It's gonna be sour cream, avocado, lime, and salt. That's it. Typically, you would want to use a blender for this, but I don't have a blender right now, so I'm gonna do my best by just mashing it all up together and whisking it. So I got my avocado here. Since I'm not gonna be blending it up, I did make sure to get like a really nice, ripe, soft avocado. That way it just mashes up that much easier and gets that much creamier. Sour cream in there. Hit it with some lime. Good healthy amount of lime. Some salt. And I'm also gonna do some garlic powder because I love garlic. Last but not least, I'm gonna make the beer batter for the fried fish. So just got some flour here. Tiniest little bit of baking soda, or baking powder, not baking soda. Gonna throw in some Old Bay seasoning. Last but not least, I'm gonna be using a little bit of beer. This is a West Coast IPA. A lager is probably the typical choice for a beer batter, but I'm gonna see how it tastes with the IPA. All right, get that nice and coated. So I'm gonna try to do this with as minimal oil as possible because I don't want to have to deal with a huge mess of oil to clean up with, or to clean up, I mean. I think it was a mistake to skimp out on the oil. This is not, oh no, this is not looking good. Shoot. Oh man. These are not gonna be pretty. Seems that it was a huge mistake to try to skimp out on the oil, because as you guys saw when I went to flip it, everything was sticking and the batter was just coming right off the fish, and it was just a complete disaster. What I ended up doing was just taking the rest of the batter and kind of just pouring it over top and then trying to fry it and have it stick to the fish, but most of the beer batter pieces were falling off, and it just ended up kind of like a big mix of fried fish batter and then fried fish pieces, and I just kind of mixed it together and threw it on the tacos, and I think it's still gonna be good. Bon appetit. Oh yeah, that's still tasty.
53,000 Citigroup workers are losing their jobs.
You see, the problem with Yeti thermoses is they just keep your coffee too hot. Even with the lid off, this thing's like piping hot lava going down your throat. If you put a lid on it, you can't even touch it for like 30 minutes at least. That reminds me, if you guys haven't seen my video that I posted in the middle of the week on Wednesday, first of all, feel free to go check that out if you'd like. Second of all, you might have missed the part that I kinda sorta accidentally broke my favorite mug. Oh man, tragedy just struck, guys. Oh man. That is a total bummer. Yep, the iconic coffee mug that you guys have seen me drink coffee out of a million times. I was cleaning the counter, swiped it off, hit the floor, shattered into a million pieces. It was a whole thing. It really sucked. That being said, I am currently in the market for a new coffee mug, and I thought it would be fun to reach out to you guys to see if there were any ceramicists out there. I think that's a word, right? Ceramicist? I thought it would be fun to reach out to you guys to see if there's anybody out there who is into making ceramics and has any interest in creating a mug for me to use on this channel for many adventures and many years to come. So if this is interesting at all to you, feel free to shoot me an email, hello@jonathanyench.com. I would love to take some of the work that you guys out there create and showcase that on this channel. I just think it would be a really fun way for me to connect with you guys a little bit more. So again, if you have any interest, feel free to shoot me an email and we can work something out. Until then, I'll just be burning my esophagus with the Yeti thermos. Given that it's still dumping rain and my sneakers are still completely soaked through, so all I have is my sandals, I think I'm gonna pass on hiking the trail, but I am gonna go check out the lighthouse while I'm over here. Wow, you know, I don't think that it has stopped raining once since I started filming this video. Even since before that, it's been raining nonstop for like 24 hours now with no breaks. But that's just the Pacific Northwest for ya. Anyways, that's gonna do it for this one. Thank you guys, like always, for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this cozy, rainy episode, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.